हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माई चैनल ग्रामरियन भाई। दोस्तों, इस वीडियो में आपको क्लास 9 टोटल इंग्लिश का पूरा प्रैक्टिस पेपर 1 से लेकर 15 तक का MCQs एक साथ मिलने वाला है। तो आप वीडियो में बने रहिए और यदि आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किए हैं तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। To save your time, I will read only the correct option. So let's begin with the MCQs from practice paper 1. So here, join the following sentences to make one complete sentence without using and, but or so. Choose the correct option. So first one, the lock is broken. It is of no use. So here the correct option is B. The broken lock is of no use. Second one, Arvind is lucky enough he got the contact. So the answer will be Arvind is lucky enough to get the contact. Number 3, I am suffering, I have a toothache. So here the correct option is A. I am suffering from toothache. Number 4, Drishti is a good dancer. She performed on stage yesterday. So here the correct option is D. Drishti, a good dancer, performed on stage yesterday. Next one, number 4, here again you have to select the correct option. So the first one, this is all I can tell you about him. And here you have to begin with the sentence beyond. So the correct option is beyond that, I cannot tell you anything about him. Second, although he was selected for the post, he did not join the office. So here you have to use despite. So option A is correct. Despite being selected for the post, he did not join the office. Number 3, a new car is beyond my means to present. So here you have to use afford. So here option C is correct. I cannot afford a new car at present. Sugarcane cannot possibly grow in such poor soil. So here to begin, it is impossible. So option B is correct. It is impossible to grow sugarcane in such poor soil. Number 5, I can never eat ice cream. To end ice cream. So the answer is, can I ever eat ice cream? Number 6, he is the only actor fit for the role. So here you have to begin no other actor. So correct option is C. No other actor but he is fit for the role. Number 7, can I have a new dress? Said Tara to her father. So here Tara asked her father if she could have a new dress. Number 8, he was sorry that he had not said goodbye to her. So here you have to use regretted. So the correct option is A. He regretted not having said goodbye to her. Next MCQs from practice paper 2. So the first one, I heard the song. It brought back memories of my country. So here option D is correct. The memories of my country came back on hearing the song. Second one, take a check. The cash may not be sufficient. So here the correct option will be C. Take a check in case the cash may not be sufficient. Number 3, Raman went to the USA to study law. His sister also went to the USA to study law. So here option B is correct. Both Raman as well as his sister went to the USA to study law. Number 4, his pace was very fast. It was difficult to be kept for long. So here answer will be his pace was too fast to be kept for long. Next, number 4, here again you have to select the correct option, and I am not going to read the entire options, only I will read the correct option. So the first one, he had only just arrived at the station when there was a terrible explosion. So The correct option is A. Hardly had he arrived at the station when there was a terrible explosion. So remember, hardly had, then somewhere in a sentence you have to find out when. Next, people say that he was a gentleman. So here he is said to be a gentleman. There is nothing brighter than hope. So here you have to end the sentence with hope. So the correct sentence will be, is there anything brighter than hope? Number 4, why did she leave so late? So here the correct option is D. She ought to have left earlier. Number 5, my grandfather says my generation used to walk to school. So here option D is correct. My grandfather says his generation used to walk to school. Number 6, no one else feared so badly as she did in the exams. So the correct option is C. She feared the worst in the exam. Number 7, Joe was so foolish that he believed the old man. So here we have to use rather. So the correct option is A. Joe was rather foolish to believe the old man. Number 8, kindly check the furniture before signing the delivery note. So here you have to begin with the sentence don't. So here option C is correct. Don't sign the delivery note before checking the furniture. Next, from practice paper 3. So the first one here, again choose the correct option. So the first one, clear the written test, only then you will be called for an interview. So here D is correct. Unless you clear the written test, you will not be called for an interview. Second one, we will not reply. It is the safest thing to do. So option B is correct. The safest thing would be not to reply. Number 3, who has snatched the lady's purse? The police will soon find out. So the answer will be, the police will soon find out who had snatched the lady's purse. Number 4, I have to mow the lawn this weekend. It is overgrown. So the correct option is A. My lawn is so overgrown that I need to mow it this weekend. Number 4, again here you have to select the correct option. So the first one, Raju got asthma because he started smoking. So here you have to begin the sentence with if. So the correct option is E. If Raju had not started smoking, he would not have got asthma. Second one, none of us should tolerate intellectual dishonesty. So here you have to end the sentence with tolerate it. So it is option C is correct. Intellectual dishonesty should not be tolerated. Number 3, if you do not hurry, you will be late. So here we have to use the word unless. So the correct option is B. Unless you hurry, you will be late. Number 4, didn't they tell you that they would not sign the agreement? So here you have to begin were you. So the correct option is C. Were you not told by them that they would not sign the agreement? Number 5, the manager said, I will be there at the reception. So the correct option is, the manager promised that he would be there at the reception. Number 6, when their parents died, their uncle took care of them. So here you have to use brought up. So the option A is correct. After their parents' death, they were brought up by their uncle. Number 7, collecting stamps is one of Sana's interests. So here you have to begin with Sana is. So here, Sana is interested in collecting stamps. Number 8, Aarti is the cleverest pupil in the class. So here you have to use clever. So it is option A is correct. No other pupil in the class is as clever as Aarti. Next, from practice paper 4. So here again select the correct option. So the first one, the truth was revealed finally. This brought down the government. So the correct option is, the final revelation of the truth brought down the government. Second one, he is clever man. He won't believe that silly story. So here option B is correct. He is a too clever man to believe that silly story. Number three, you can ask for anything that you like. I will give it to you. So here option B is correct. I will give you anything you ask for. Ramesh broke his arm. He fell down the slope. So here option B is correct. Ramesh broke his arm when he fell down the slope. Next one, number four. He never admitted that he had stolen my pen. So here you have to begin at no time. So here option C is correct. At no time did he admit that he had stolen my pen. Next, Donald said that it was his sister's fault, but that was unkind. So here you have to begin the sentence with it was unkind. So here option A is correct. It was unkind of Donald to say that it was his sister's fault. Number three, he always pays whatever he borrows. So here you have to begin the sentence with he never. So the correct option is D. He never borrows what he cannot repay. Number four, everyone likes to be appreciated. So here you have to begin with the sentence who. So option B is correct. Who does not like to be appreciated? Number five, have you reserved a seat? I asked him. So here you have to begin the sentence with I asked him if. So here option A is correct. I asked him if he had reserved a seat. Number six, he assumed that you would be present at the wedding. So here you have to use granted. So here option D is correct. He took it for granted that you will be present at the wedding. Number seven, the bridge is so low that the trucks cannot go under. So here you have to use to. So it is option B, that bridge is too low for the trucks to go under. Number 8, failing to make prompt payment, the goods must be returned. So here you have to use either or. So the correct option is D. Either you make prompt payment or the goods must be returned. Next, from practice paper 5. So the first one, he died suddenly. This was a great shock to the family. So here option B is correct. His sudden death was a great shock to the family. Second, windows of his car were smashed by hooligans. It was his new car. So the correct option is D. Windows of his new car were smashed by hooligans. Number 3, he thought Ritu was honest. He lent her the money. So the correct answer is C. Thinking Ritu was honest, he lent her the money. Number 4, it is not a very costly camera. However, it is useful. So option A is correct. Though this camera is not very costly, it is useful. Next one, number 4. As soon as he heard the news, he rushed home. So here you have to begin the sentence with no sooner. So the correct answer is C. No sooner did he hear the news than he rushed home. So here you have to remember no sooner, then past tense, and finally somewhere in the sentence you'll get the word than. Second one, he is inviting each of his friends. So here you have to use the sentence with each. So option B is correct. Each of his friends has been invited. Number 3, only a fool would believe you. So here option D is correct. None but a fool would believe you. Number 4, the airport was nearer than I thought. So here you have to use as far as. So the option A is correct. The airport was not as far as I thought. Number 5, she said, if it rains, will you go for the party? So here you have to begin with the sentence she asked. So it is option B is correct. She asked me whether I would go for the party if it rained. Number 6, Jane is the prettiest girl in the town. So here option D is correct. Is any other girl in the town as pretty as Jane? Number 7, she smiled warmly and shook Renu's hand. So here option A is correct. Smiling warmly, she shook Renu's hand. A man has some influence over a daughter, but a woman's influence is greater. So here option B is correct. A woman has more influence over a daughter than a man. Next, from practice paper 6. So here, they hated the society in which they lived. This made them rebellious. So here option A is correct. Their hatred for the society in which they lived made them rebellious. Second, he may go anywhere, I will find him. So the correct option is B. I will find him wherever he may go. Number 3, how selfish he is. No one can imagine. So here option A is correct. No one can imagine he is so selfish. Number 4, you may succeed or not. She is not interested in it. So here option B is correct. She is not interested in whether you succeed or not. Next, number 4, we clapped as soon as the chief guest arrived. So here you have to begin the sentence with no sooner. So here option C is correct. No sooner did the chief guest arrive than we clapped. Second one, my mouth watered when I smelt the food. So here option B is correct. The smell of the food made my mouth water. Next, we can go out provided you come home early. So here option D is correct. We cannot go out unless you come home early. Number 4, you should rest just now, Rita, the mother said. The mother advised Rita that she should just rest then. Number 5, I could not but feel sorry for her mother. So option C is correct. I could not help feeling sorry for her mother. Number 6, why don't you come with me for a picnic? So here option D is correct. I suggest that you should come with me for a picnic. Number 7, the musician performed admirably on the stage. So here option D is correct. The musician's performance on the stage was admirable. Number 8, she is so intelligent that she can write her own book. So here you have to use enough. So it is option A, she is intelligent enough to write her own book. Next, from practice paper 7. So the first one, the contract was signed, all were satisfied. So here option C is correct. All were satisfied with the contract signed. Second one, Mr. Johnson was always punctual. This was something he prided himself on. So here option C is correct. Mr. Johnson's punctuality was something he prided himself on. Number 3, don't you have a visa? Then you cannot enter this country. So here option C is correct. You cannot enter this country if you don't have a visa. Number 4, the boy is the sports secretary. He was here a little while ago. So here option C is correct. The boy who was here a little while ago is the sports secretary. Next, number 4. First one, as soon as I arrived, I had a cup of tea. So here you have to begin with the sentence upon. So here option A is correct. Upon arrival, I had a cup of tea. Second, it would be sensible to call the police before doing anything else. So here we have to begin with the sentence we had. So option C is correct. We had better call the police before doing anything else. Next, his suggestion was received well by the members. So here to use went down. So it is option D. His suggestion went down well with the members. Number 4, Ben is not such a good player as Joe. So here to use better. So it is option A is correct. Ben is not a better player than Joe. Next, why did she leave so late? So here option D is correct. She ought not to have left so late. Number 6, he inquired of me if I knew the way. So here option D is correct. He said to me, comma, within inverted commas, do you know the way? Number 7, you may speak as loudly as you can, but she won't hear you. So here it begin the sentence with no matter how. So here option C is correct. No matter how loud you speak, she won't hear you. Number 8, Suresh was the strongest of all men. So here it used stronger. So option C is correct. Suresh was stronger than all other men. Next from practice paper 8. So here first one. He does several things. None of them succeeds. So option D is correct. None of the several things he does succeeds. Second, there is something in store for him. He does not know it. So here option A is correct. He does not know what is in store for him. Number 3, he finished his work. He went to bed. So option B is correct. Having finished his work, he went to bed. Someone may reveal the secret, but he will be punished. So here option A is correct. Whoever will reveal the secret will be punished. Next, number 4. The report was being examined by an expert. So here it begins the sentence with an expert. So it is an expert was examining the report. Second one, you remembered to take your medicines, didn't you? So here to begin the sentence with you didn't. So option B is correct. You did not forget to take your medicines, did you? Number 3, Sunita was cycling very fast and could not stop at once. So here it used so that. So option D is correct. Sunita was cycling so fast that she could not stop at once. Number 4, why didn't I use a calculator before? Thought Ravi. So it is option C. Ravi wondered why didn't he use a calculator before. Number 5, it is a pity that I did not take my doctor's advice. So option B is correct. I wish I had taken my doctor's advice. Number 6, you know more people in this office than I do. So here it used as many. So option D is correct. I don't know as many people in this office as you do. Number 7, everything comes if a man works hard. So here it will end the sentence with hard-working man. So it is D, everything comes to a hard-working man. Number 8, the president rose to speak and there was silence. So here option A is correct. When the president rose to speak, there was silence. Next from practice paper 9. So the first one. This lady is extremely pretty. I have never seen a prettier lady. So here option B is correct. I have never seen a prettier lady than her. Second one. It is not a new car. However, it is reliable. So it is option C is correct. It is not a new car, still it is reliable. Number 3, angels fear to tread in some places, fools rush in there. So option B is correct. Fools rushed in where angel fears to tread. Number 4, I was climbing the cliff. Suddenly a gust of wind nearly blew me off the cliff. So here option B is correct. While climbing the cliff, a sudden gust of wind nearly blew me off the cliff. Next one, number 4. He seemed to be warming up to our suggestions. So here to begin with the sentence it. So answer B is correct. It seems that he was warming up to our suggestions. Second one, there is no point in taking my car if I cannot find a place to park it. So here to begin the sentence with what is. So option A is correct. What is the point in taking my car if I cannot find a place to park it? Number 3, only graduates can apply for this post. So here to begin none. So option B is correct. None except graduates can apply to this post. Number 4, don't blame her if the mirror is broken. So here option D is correct. She is not to be blamed if the mirror is broken. Number 5, we did not find many spectators in the auditorium. So here option D is correct. We could find a few spectators in the auditorium. Number 6, do you think you know more than your teacher? Said his father. So option D is correct. His father angrily asked whether he knew more than his teacher. Number 7, Kapil is the best student in the class. So here option B is correct. No student in the class is better than Kapil. Number 8, he managed to find a second-hand book in a shop. So here to begin with the sentence, he succeeded. So here option D is correct. He succeeded in finding a second-hand book in a shop. Next from practice paper 10. So first one, we all enjoyed the story. Our teacher told us the story. So the correct option is we all enjoyed the story which our teacher told us. Second one, I was wrong. My father said this. So here option D is correct. My father said that I was wrong. Number 3, he make a wish. It is immediately fulfilled. So here option A is correct. As soon as he makes a wish, it gets fulfilled. Number 4, the sentence is difficult. He cannot translate it without help. So here option A is correct. The sentence is too difficult for him to translate without help. Next, number 4, first one, none of us should tolerate intellectual dishonesty. And here you have to end with the word tolerated. So the correct option is D, intellectual honesty should not be tolerated. Second one, you remembered to sign the contract, didn't you? So here option B is correct. You did not forget to sign the contract, did you? Number 3, he said to me, are you going away tonight? So here he inquired. So option A is correct. He inquired of me if I was going away that night. Number 4, John did not understand the reason for Anita's annoyance. So here option C is correct. John did not understand why was Anita annoyed. Number 5, we found out when he died how rich he was. So option D is correct. It was not until he died that we found out how rich he was. Number 6, if I sell the car now, I will travel to Agra this month. So here you have to begin the sentence with my departure. So option A is correct. My departure to Agra will depend on my selling the car now. Number 7, I never thought that they would win the match. So option C is correct. Little did I think that they would win the match. Number 8, none of us should tolerate corrupt practices. So option B is correct. Corrupt practices should not be tolerated. Next from practice paper 11. So the first one, clear your dues, then you will be given roll numbers. So here the correct option is A, unless you clear your dues, you will not be given your roll numbers. Second, the typist was clever. We hired the typist. So option B is correct. Since the typist was clever, we hired him. Number 3, a man was droning. He shouted for help. So option C is correct. A droning man shouted for help. Number 4, I may accept your offer. You shall have to ask for it. So option B is correct. I may accept your offer if you ask for it. Next, number 4, first one. A few members went along with the secretary. So here you have to use the word accompanied. So option B is correct. A few members accompanied by secretary. Second, what will be the outcome of this decision? Mr. Sen asked himself. So here option C is correct. Mr. Sen wondered what would be the outcome of that decision. Number 3, It was such a boring match that we left before the end. So the correct option is D. The match was so boring that we left before the end. Number 4. Uma was unable to do anything until early the following year. So here it used not until. So option B is correct. Not until the following year Uma was able to do anything. Number 5. He is alleged to have stolen his friend's bike. So option C is correct. It is alleged that he had stolen his friend's bike. Number 6. The wall is quite high for the thief to jump over. So here it used low enough. So option D is correct. The wall is not low enough for the thief to jump over. Number 7. You left the gas on, didn't you? So here option B is correct. You did not leave the gas on, did you? Number 8. The new regulation made the employees happy. So here option B is correct. The new regulation brought happiness to the employees. Next, from practice paper 12. He had won the first prize. I am pleased to announce it. So here option B is correct. I am pleased to announce that he has won the first prize. Second, they may not complete the work tomorrow. In that case, we will not pay them. So here option C is correct. We will not pay them if they do not complete the work tomorrow. Number 3, you will have to complete the work by this evening. I will pay you the full amount. So here option D is correct. I will pay you the full amount provided that you complete the work by this evening. Next, he was walking in the field. He came across a rare stone. So here option C is correct. While walking in the field, he came across a rare stone. Next, number 4, and the first one. The manager claimed that he had said nothing about the wages. So here option C is correct. The manager denied having said anything about the wages. She said to us, let's go through the book. So here option D is correct. She suggested to us to go through the book. Number 3, I think you should come back tomorrow. So here you have to begin you had. So it is option D. You had better come back tomorrow. It is a 4-hour drive from Delhi to Agra. So you have to begin with it takes. So option C. It takes 4 hours to drive from Delhi to Agra. Number 5. Work hard and you will succeed. So here you have to begin unless. So it is D. Unless you work hard, you will not succeed. Number 6. It was not his intention to harm you. So here to use intend. So option B is correct. He did not intend to harm you. Number 7. Let's go abroad for our holiday this year. So here you have to begin with why. So option D is correct. Why not go abroad for our holiday this year? Number 8. My brother always blames me and I always blame my brother. So here option A is correct. My brother and I always blame one another. Next, MCQs from practice paper 13. The first one, pull the chain, the train will stop. So here option B is correct. On pulling of chain, the train will stop. Second one, he is bold, he can face any problem. So option D is correct. He is bold enough to face any problem. Number 3, he has not done his homework. I'm sure of it. So here option D is correct. I was sure that he had not done his homework. We went to the airport by taxi. We did not want to miss the flight. So option A is correct. We went to the airport by taxi as we did not want to miss the flight. Next, number 4 and the first one. What will be the outcome of such a disastrous plan? Mr. Gupta asked himself. So here option C is correct. Mr. Gupta wondered what would be the outcome of such a disastrous plan. Next, number 2. Do you mean to go abroad? So here you use intention. So option A is correct. Do you have the intention of going abroad? Number 3, it is a good habit to maintain a diary. So here you have to end good habit. So option A is correct. Maintaining a diary is a good habit. Number 4, he will succeed if he works regularly. So here you have to use unless. So option A is correct. He will not succeed unless he works regularly. Number 5, why don't you meet me to discuss the point? So here it begins, I suggest. So option B is correct. I suggest you meet me to discuss the point. Number 6, crossing the railway lines to get to the station is dangerous. So option B is correct. It is dangerous to cross the railway lines to get to the station. Number 7, he not only cheated me but also stole my wallet. So here you have to begin with the sentence in addition. So option B is correct. In addition to cheating me, he stole my wallet. Number 8, he is inviting each of his friends. So option C is correct. Each of his friend is being invited. Next, MCQs from practice paper 14th. So the first one, Arjun is still very weak. He must not play cricket yet. So here option D is correct. Arjun is still too weak to play cricket. Second one, my old car was slow. My new car is much faster. So here option C is correct. My new car is much faster than my old car. Number 3, he might not be sure about it. In that case, he would not agree to it. So here option A is correct. If he is not sure about it, he would not agree to it. Number 4, you intervened timely, he would have been fired. So here option D is correct. He would have been fired but for your timely intervention. Number 4 and the first one, hard-working students do well in the examination. So here to begin with the sentence, students. So option B is correct. Students who work hard do well in the examination. Second one, we have to study a third language up to class 8th. So here option C is correct. It is compulsory for us to study a third language up to class 8th. Number 3, he not only advised me but also helped me. So here option D is correct. In addition to advising me, he helped me. Number 4, the teacher made the pupil empty his bag. So option A is correct. The pupil was made to empty his bag by the teacher. Number 5, keep quiet or you will be punished. So here option D is correct. If you had not keep quiet, you will be punished. Number 6, the climb was steep, but they continued upward. So here we have to use in spite of. So option A is correct. In spite of the steep climb, they continued upward. Next, number 7, as soon as the teacher entered the class, the students opened their books. So here to use no sooner. So option A is correct. No sooner did the teacher enter the class than the students opened their books. Number 8, training for sports competitions is tiring. So option D is correct. It is tiring to train for sports competitions. Next from the practice paper 15th. So the first one, Meera is clever. No problem is beyond her. So here option C is correct. No problem is beyond Meeta as she is very clever. Second one, the workers threatened to go on strike. The company still introduced its new policy. So here option D is correct. The workers threatened to go on strike, still the company introduced its new policy. Number 3, I knew that he wasn't Russian. I realized that at once when he spoke. So here option B is correct. I realized that he wasn't a Russian the moment he spoke. Number 4, she is an actor, she is a painter. So here option B is correct. She is an actor as well as a painter. Number 4, the first one, Rima dressed up and then had her breakfast. So here you have to use after. So option D is correct. After getting dressed up, Rima had her breakfast. He was not sure if he could walk so far. So here you have to use doubtful. So here option C is correct. He was doubtful if he could walk so far. Next one, as soon as the chief guest had seated himself, the play began. So here it used no sooner. So option D is correct. No sooner had the chief guest seated himself than the play began. Number 4, it is more than 100 years since the birth of Gandhiji. So here option A is correct. Gandhiji was born more than 100 years ago. Number 5, I shall never forget his kindness. So here to begin, shall I? So option C is correct. Shall I ever forget his kindness? Number 6, I shall go to the market if you come. So here you have to end unless you come. So option B is correct. I will not go to the market unless you come. Number 7, in spite of being fat, he runs very fast. So here to begin, although. So option C is correct. Although he is fat, he runs fast. Number 8, apparently there has been an accident. So here to begin with it. So correct option is A. It appears that there has been an accident. And if you think this video is helpful to you, then please don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video.